Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Go to sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last...
Oh, yeah, from the top. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Textbook suplex.
Big boot connects, crash landing on the outside.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Reigns in a poor position.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Strong counter from Punk. Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
And he turned it around. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the Tribal Chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JB.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Well, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand. Here we go. Totally missed that one.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron. You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage. Making his way to the top here. Northern Lights. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. Up high.
Crossbody from the top. The champion is willing to take every risk tonight. Find some payback with their own reversal.
No respect from the champion shown there.
And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
Buster.
The champion put a ton of power behind that, looking to completely crush the challenger's aspirations. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
And backbreaker.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will...
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Devastating elbow strike.
The advantage is turned toward JBL.
Punk has no answer for JBL's raw power at the moment. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Clothesline. Slips out of the way. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex.
Oh, simply devastating.
To the arm. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Gone to sleep. All hope might be lost for the challenger.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, here we go. Brain Buster. And a maneuver like that. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Unmitigated.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Counter by CM Punk. And we talked about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude. And he goes for the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Bounced out of the ring.
The fight could get very dangerous out at ringside now. Oh, great wherewithal there. He quickly slides into the ring.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
He answers right back.
Picture-perfect drop kick.
Knocking the wind out with the elbow.
Oh, what a counter, knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Clubbing blow.
Setting up for something here. Down into the shoulder. Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships.
All the way to the top. What on earth? Yeah, Rey acted like the bigger of the 2 men in that exchange.
Misses on the springboard. Oof.
Return fire on Rey. Ooh. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
For the 619!
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership.
From the top.
Nobody home on that one. But everything behind that kick.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it. Kick connects.
Turns that in his favor.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Oof! Running knee in the corner.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just had
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ballgame.
Haymaker after haymaker. Oof!
The fight is on, and it's furious.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Just emptying everything they've got now. Boom!
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
The willpower, the sheer gut. And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reversed. Hurricane Rana pin. Legs are hooked.
Counters. Cover. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Northern Lights. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Boom! GTS.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? How on earth?
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move!
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
You've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. Oh, lands the kick.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS.
And that can keep Rey down for the win.
2. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight: faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to stuff out the Viper once and for all.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not gloss over the fact that Miz would have won anyway.
Directly into the pin attempt. He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Big time height on that kick.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way...
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training for months for this moment. It could be the greatest match in WrestleMania history.
Oh, the delusion at this commentary table right now is astounding. You're going to lose, Cole, and it is going to be a massacre.
Speaking of that, how did your match go earlier tonight, Wade?
Just focus on Punk and Orton, okay?
corner here. Caught flat with the forearm.
Ouch. And look at Orton's face after that one.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade.
Sky high. Nobody home. What an impact. Strong impact.
Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away.
And he was ready for forearm. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers who are gone from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Boom! Orton to the top. From way up. Misses big time. Up and... oh! Knee right to the spine.
CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off. Double axe handle connects.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. Ferocious power slam.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda. Went for the submission, but the opponent got too close to the ropes.
Hang on. He forces the break by getting to the ropes. Look at this. This can't be good. It's all Punk's. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. An uncanny showing of power. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Beautiful neck breaker after the float. That was great.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that foot.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
The legendary sharpshooter applied. Agonite.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Struck with a calf kick. Randy predicted that.
Got him where he wants him. Up and forced down. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup.
Pop in. This could be it. He got the shoulder up in time.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful. Vintage Randy Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked. A reverse power slam, drilling her opponent down. Escape just in time.
Physicality in display there. Unbelievable. There it is. Reversal. Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Down the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
His ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour. Self-professed faith driving Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another whipping the WWE Universe into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one of these men plans to acquiesce. Not now, apparently not ever.
Placing. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize? Hit on CM Punk. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Check out the springboard.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Not looking good in this position. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Orton is done.
Step you in half. Orton has the momentum against him here.
Punk is simply respite at this point.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Orton locking in the submission.
And he very quickly counters. Turns it around.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Two! Wow, just barely making it out.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
GTS again.